Rising energy costs have put 20 million Americans at risk of losing electricity because they can't pay their bills. Now, again, just like the story we just talked about, what's happening? Used to be that you would have small individual energy companies, you would have co-ops. Maybe you'd have a co-op that's run by a county or city, and everybody in that area would get their energy from that co-op. And then you had people like Xcel Energy, Next Era Energy. We know what thugs they are. And we know all these people, PG&E.
Yeah.
Those types of corporate control types came in and have bought the industry. So now you've got, 20 million households, 1 in 6 homes that are as much as $3,000 behind in their ability to pay their electricity, and they're simply being shut off.
You know, we have seen already this summer where you have had areas that have experienced these power outages due to grid failures, and people have died from heat stroke. We saw it this past winter. When the power grids went out, people lost their electricity and froze to death in their homes. And now we're creating a system where the energy grid doesn't have to fail because so many people are behind on their bills, they're going to lose electricity, that people will die from this. We see this up north every year for a couple of decades now. Elderly people, they couldn't pay their bills, so they let their gas bill expire, and they go without heat, and they die by freezing in their own home.
Well, right now you have the American public. They're maxed out on their credit cards. That's clear. Evidence shows that. They've depleted their savings just because of things like inflation. And their wage gains have really been erased because of inflation. But so in comes corporate America. Anytime you let corporate America in that door, whether it's the hospital corporation, name it. When you let corporations make decisions like this, it's going to end badly. And this is exactly what's happening here. You've got people natural gas, for example, I think I saw a number where it's increased 40% just over this last year. So Europe is getting killed by it. America's getting ready to really feel it this winter.
And there's no shortage, by the way. Let's point that out with these artificial price inflations. We don't have a shortage of coal. We're still drilling that out of the ground at record pace. Fracking is taking place all over the country. We're getting more natural gas than we know what to do with, so much that they want to ship it overseas. We have enough energy. They're inflating these prices for the one simple reason, because they can.
Yeah. And as long as we let corporations continue, we've seen it. I mean, history has repeated itself 1,000 times. My God, the railroad industry, the fuel industry, you name it. We've seen it repeat itself. The banking industry, I could go on forever. Now they're even trying to overtake the legal industry. So unless somebody says, like a Bernie Sanders type says, look, let's go to the heart of the problem. You can dress this up any way that you want, but at the end of the day, it's corporations that are hammering the rights of the American consumer. That's what's happening. Farron, thank you. As usual, great material.
Thank you.
That's all for this week, but all of these segments are going to be available this coming week right here on this channel, and you can follow us on Twitter at America's Lawyer. I'm Mike Papantonio, and this has been America's Lawyer, where every week we tell you the stories that corporate media is afraid to tell you. They can't tell you because their advertisers won't let them, or their political connections are just so deep-rooted that their political connections don't allow for it. We'll see you next time.